Okay. Okay. I just finished watching Orphan. This movie is a complete throwaway. You know what this movie is? This movie is a movie within a movie. You know, like, say you're watching a movie, and the characters that you're watching are watching a movie in a movie theater about a fictional movie. This is that movie. This is that movie that it's so cliche, so bland, does something nothing new, and yeah, it's that movie. This is the movie shouldn't exist because it's adds nothing new. It's that shitty. It's not terribly bad. It's incredibly forgettable. It's really blah. It's just this is what you expect. This is what people who don't watch horror movies stereotype to watching horror movies. This is more of a thriller, really, than a horror movie because probably 2 deaths about that. A nun gets a hammer to the head and the dad gets stabbed. And they say fuck about 3 times. That's about it. It's maybe a 14 plus. I couldn't find a rating for this movie. It's not rated R, it's 14 plus. So the story goes that this woman wants to adopt a new child because she's in postpartum depression because she lost her fetus. And she's just all alcohol-y about it, and yeah, about that. Great way to sympathize with the character, you know? About a fucking fetus. So she adopts a kid. Well, before we do this, we set up a whole 30 minutes setting up the whole thing. So we find this kid named Esther, and she's very talented, very bright, very polite, and cute. And like it's like, oh, and she has a Russian accent, so like, oh, that's adorable. That is fucking adorable. But it doesn't do anything new. Other thing. Just blah. Not saying to say about this movie. The girl that plays Esther, Isabella Furnan, does a fantastic performance as the work that she's given for this garbage. She does a great job. She's the only thing entertaining to watch on screen because she's so fucking adorable. I'm probably going to give all the spoilers away because I'm not going to waste your time watching this movie because it's just blah. It's that doesn't do anything new. What else could I say? That oh yeah, the woman wants to adopt. She has 2 kids already. A shitty kid, a son named Daniel, who's a real douche who likes playing Guitar Hero, and who likes to go up to his treehouse and look at Penthouse. Ooh, wow. And she has a deaf kid, Max. She's deaf because she fell into a pool when she wasn't looking because she was drunk. You know, it's a great way to sympathize with the character. Oh, and there's the dad. He's pretty fine. He's okay. Well, big reveal that Max is actually a psycho killer, and she's not actually a 12-year-old little girl. She has a certain type of dwarfism that makes her look like she's a 12-year-old girl. Okay, that's kind of hard to take because every dwarf I've seen have malproportions to their body. There's nobody that has a dwarfism that looks like they're at the proportions of a prepubescent 12-year-old girl. And she's supposed to be 33, posing as a little girl, and she's from... And doesn't do anything new. But there are great lines in here. Great lines that Esther, the killer girl, she says that I'll cut your pecker off before you'll know what to do with it. And he pisses himself. Like she's in his bedroom, he's sleeping, she comes up to him with a box cutter, great weapon, and threatens him. And he pisses himself. Fucking hilarious. Nah. This movie, just don't waste your time. It's just shit. Though the little kid in this movie, Daniel, he's a pussy. You might recognize him. He played the kid version of Captain James Kirk from Star Trek. You know, he's driving the fucking car and he's like being a little douche. You know, he's like outside with his paintball gun, of course, shooting at toys, and he's shooting at his army toys. You know, then a pigeon flies by and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna shoot that," and he shoots it and it goes down. He's going to check it out, and he's like, "I didn't know what would happen. It was an accident." And it's like twitching on there, dying, and just like, "Oh, you little fucker." Though he does catch on fire and fall off a building. That was funny. And, yeah. Well, Esther, gracious as she does, she picks up a rock and kills the pigeon, you know, out of mercy. Pretty funny. Why do all my reviews end up as a ramble? Anyway, don't waste your time with this movie. The only good parts are with Isabelle Fernand. She's a great actress. She probably has a good career, but it's too bad she had a starring role in this piece of shit. The same guy who directed House of Wax. So, you know, if that doesn't send up red flags, I don't know what will. May the forces of evil become confused on the way to your house. Bye.